Hey everyone, today we're diving deep into XRP, and I have to kick things off with something absolutely wild that happened this week. We had not one, but two blockbuster references that perfectly capture what's happening in crypto right now. First, a US senator dropped this bombshell, saying that in 5 years, crypto regulation will be what Blockbuster is to kids today. Meanwhile, someone else was out there getting all nostalgic about the good old days of praying your favorite movie wasn't already rented out at Blockbuster. You know what? It feels like the universe is screaming at us here. These blockbuster references keep popping up in crypto discussions, and honestly, it's the perfect analogy. Just like we went from blockbuster to streaming services, we're witnessing the exact same transformation in finance right now. The old financial system? That's Blockbuster. And the new financial system we're building? That's Netflix, Disney+, and all those streaming platforms combined. Here's something huge that just happened. Bank of America advisors are now cleared to recommend crypto ETFs to their clients. Remember when I told you that once one major bank gets involved, the rest would follow like dominoes? Well, that network effect is happening right before our eyes. The cryptocurrency market has come such an incredibly long way. Think about it. Just a few years ago, currencies like Bitcoin were labeled as extremely volatile and unsafe assets that no serious investor would touch. Fast forward to today, and Bitcoin is part of everyday portfolio conversations. Last year's Bitcoin ETF approval in the US was the game changer we'd all been waiting for. It finally gave traditional investors that regulated venue they needed to get digital asset exposure without all the technical headaches. And wow, has the demand exploded since then. Ethereum ETFs became just as popular almost overnight, and now we're seeing altcoin products like Solana and XRP ETFs showing incredible resilience in the market. Vanguard jumped in, Bank of America is on board, and you can bet your bottom dollar that other major banks are going to follow suit. Why? Because there's serious money to be made here. Now here's what's bugging me. Where the heck is BlackRock in all this? Why don't they have a spot XRP ETF yet? I'm telling you right now, there must be some seriously ironclad NDAs in place, because I'm convinced BlackRock is going to partner up with Ripple at some point. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they're already quietly stacking XRP in the background. Something big is definitely happening behind the scenes, and we're getting clues left and right. Speaking of clues, check this out. The Philippines' fastest growing digital bank just rolled out crypto services. We're talking about GoTime Bank with 6.5 million customers. And guess what's on their crypto list? That's right, XRP. This is exactly what I've been saying. Banks that don't get involved with crypto early on are going to fall behind their competition. It's really that simple. And have you noticed? They all seem to embrace the same cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Solana, XRP. Sometimes you'll see XLM, ADA, or HBAR mixed in there, but the pattern is clear. Here's the thing that drives me crazy. Banks are always complaining about how they want to attract younger customers and get them away from cash apps and digital wallets. Well, if you don't offer something compelling in return, those kids are never stepping foot in a traditional bank. They could easily use crypto to capture the attention of the younger generation, but instead, they'd rather fight the crypto space. It makes no sense. I had some eye-opening conversations at networking events this weekend with various investors. Want to know what about 90% of them said about Bitcoin? It's too late. I could have bought at $800, but I missed it. And you know what? Someone made a really valid point. It's hard to sell something without utility. Bitcoin has zero real-world use cases or utility, and I'm going to take this even further. Bitcoin is not a good store of value. It's not digital gold. Those are just narratives created by the same people you see on mainstream media every single day, telling you it's only going up and will hit $1 million within the next year. Mark my words, they're all going to be proven wrong. Here's what we're really witnessing. Technology is advancing at breakneck speed, and as it does, it's leaving Bitcoin in the dust. If you're a retail investor watching this unfold, my advice is simple. Go out and buy yourself a decent bag of utility-driven cryptocurrencies. The future belongs to digital assets that actually solve real problems
and provide genuine utility. That's where the smart money is going, and that's where you should be positioning yourself for the massive wealth transfer that's coming. But wait, there's more. The investors I spoke with also brought up some serious concerns that most people aren't discussing. They mentioned Bitcoin's massive dependence on electricity, the nightmare of lost keys with no recovery options, and all those long-standing myths about Bitcoin's origins. I mean, think about it. We don't even know who created Bitcoin. Who is Satoshi? Personally, I think it might be David Schwartz. But that mystery is going to be a major problem for institutional investors moving forward. And here's the big one that really gets me. Bitcoin's electricity dependence is about to become its worst enemy. What's happening right now across the United States? They're building data centers everywhere because we're on the verge of the AI revolution. And AI is incredibly energy consuming. Do you honestly think they're going to continue pushing massive amounts of power into Bitcoin mining when they desperately need that same energy to advance AI technology? Then throw carbon credits into the mix, and Bitcoin has way too many problems that are going to become serious roadblocks in the near future. Now, here's something that caught my eye. Solana just posted 589. What's going on there? Is something massive about to happen between Solana and Ripple? According to recent updates, we might be looking at a bridge between two titans that could change everything. This could happen through interoperability. Solana wouldn't necessarily move to the XRP ledger. Instead, it could deploy assets or applications that bridge into the XRP ledger, similar to how many ecosystems launch wrapped tokens or cross-chain integrations. If Solana were to build on the XRP ledger, or connects liquidity between the two chains, we'd be looking at shared liquidity between Solana and XRP ecosystems, cross-chain applications tapping into XRP ledger's speed plus Solana's DeFi activity, massive boost in visibility and utility for both networks, interoperable assets moving across chains without any friction. Now, that would be more of a partnership or cross-chain interoperability play. But what if it just means bringing RLUSD onto the Solana network? I'm sure we'll find out very soon, but what's happening there right now is absolutely fascinating. Here's something I've been warning about for months. South Korea just tightened their grip on crypto exchanges and imposed bank-level standards. What have I been telling you this entire time? We're going to see a major bottleneck with exchanges. They're tightening the rules around exchanges because they don't want anybody losing money after the FTX disaster. And this isn't just happening in the United States. This is going to be a global event. We're about to see a lot of exchanges that don't properly handle KYC or AML compliance fold up very soon. And if you have money or crypto sitting on those exchanges, most likely your crypto is going to disappear with them. That's exactly why I keep saying, get your crypto off the exchanges. Not your keys, not your crypto. This isn't just a catchy phrase. It's about to become a financial survival strategy. Speaking of the future, the CFTC just launched a crypto pilot program for tokenized collateral in the derivatives market. There's been incredible progress here, and they want you to be able to use your crypto as collateral for way more than just stablecoins. I've always said that at some point, you're never going to need a traditional bank. You'll literally be your own bank. Here's how this plays out. You can loan out your crypto for passive income. You can borrow against your crypto when you need money. You can pay back loans with the passive income from your crypto without ever selling. You can even spend your crypto directly to buy things. The world is moving incredibly fast in this direction. You can see DeFi options opening up every single day. Soon, when you go to buy a house, you're just going to put up your crypto as collateral to get that mortgage. No traditional bank needed. And here's the final piece that ties everything together. The Treasury is going on a massive hiring spree. Their team is growing rapidly, and there's apparently no better time to join as they begin integrating with Ripple. I'm looking at their career page right now, and this goes way beyond just the United States. Look at all these open positions. They're clearly expecting very big things to happen in the short term. And we all know this is going to bring serious utility and value to XRP. Now, here's something really interesting that just came out from the National Cryptocurrency Association.
They're really pushing crypto as the perfect holiday gift. And honestly, the timing couldn't be better because the data they're sharing is absolutely fascinating. The holidays are right around the corner, and their holiday crypto report shows that many consumers would actually rather receive crypto this season than traditional gifts. Check out these numbers. 58% see the potential for increased value over time. 54% love the greater flexibility in spending or investing. 49% say it's easier to store or manage digitally. 45% find it more exciting to receive. 40% appreciate how fast it is to send or receive. You know what? There was a time when if you told somebody, I'm a crypto investor, they would literally whisper back, wow, you're actually into crypto? It was like admitting you were doing something illegal. Crypto was looked at like the wild, wild west, and that perception is changing incredibly fast right now. But here's what hasn't changed. It's still absolutely exciting to receive crypto for the very first time. And I've always said, if you're going to give crypto to someone, make it exciting. Tell them what XRP is built to do. Explain what XLM can accomplish. Break down what XDC brings to the table. Most importantly, tell them that if they hold it long enough, it could give them true financial freedom. I can tell you right now, the second their portfolio goes up, even in the slightest bit, they're going to get completely hooked on crypto. They'll have to have more. But with all this holiday crypto excitement, we need to talk about something serious. Uphold pushed out a scam warning earlier today, and it's crucial information. The season of giving can unfortunately also be the season of scams. Fake crypto charities are actively targeting donors right now. So before you give to anyone, make sure you verify official websites carefully. Ignore any unsolicited requests. Avoid QR codes shared in direct messages. Be extra skeptical of anything that seems too good to be true. You absolutely have to avoid these scams. They always seem to ramp up around the holidays, and when cryptocurrency prices start rising, the number of scams rises right along with them. You've got to keep your crypto safe, because I want to get rich with every single one of you. But that can't happen unless you protect what you have. Speaking of keeping your crypto safe, I've got to give another shout out to Decent. They're still running that fantastic promotion with 40% off. So if you want to get your crypto off the exchanges and save money at the same time, you can use the affiliate link down below. Now look, I'm not a salesman. I don't try to sell you things all day long, but I really do think you should get your crypto off the exchanges. You just never know what could happen. And look at what consistently happens when cryptos start reaching new all-time highs, one after another. Coinbase goes down, other exchanges crash. Then the price comes back down, and all of a sudden, trading magically resumes on the exchanges. That's exactly why I can't stand most exchanges. Now, I will say this, I do like Uphold. In my opinion, Uphold is very solid. They never delisted XRP, which shows real integrity. I also respect their CEO because he says a lot of positive things about XRP. But would I store my crypto on Uphold long term? Absolutely not. And here's my final piece of advice. You always have to beware of scams. And for the love of everything, stop talking to the bots in the comment section. They're not real people trying to help you get rich quick. The writing is on the wall, everyone. The transformation from the old financial system to the new one isn't coming. It's already here. We're seeing it in holiday gift preferences, regulatory changes, institutional adoption, and even in how we think about storing and using our digital assets. The only question left is, are you positioned for what's coming next? Have you secured your crypto properly? Are you educated about the real utility behind what you're holding? What do you think about these developments? Are we really watching the blockbuster moment of traditional finance unfold in real time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to stay ahead of these massive market shifts happening every single day.